Let's do this question. Two tire manufacturing companies kept a record of the distance covered before the tires must be replaced. The table shows the related data. There are 1000 sample tires and this is the distribution of the tires based on their life. So let's look at the data which is given here. In the first row we have distance in kilometers. Then in the second and third row we have the data for company A and B. So in the first column we have tires which needed replacement before covering 4000 kilometers were 40 for company A and 120 for company B. Then between covering 4000 and 9000 kilometers, number of tires which needed replacement for company A was 460 and that for company B was 500. Like this we have data. What we have to find out here is which company should a customer choose to buy the tires from, assuming that customer has access to this data. Let's discuss the approach for doing this question. So when the customer goes out to buy a tire, he wants maximum life for the tires, so that he does not have to spend money on replacing tires early. So here we have calculated the probabilities of tires being replaced separately for company A and for company B. So number of tires being replaced covering distance between 14,000 to 18,000 kilometers is 200. And these are 200 tires out of 1000 tires. So the probability will be 200 by 1000, which is 0.2. Like this we have calculated the probabilities for the other intervals also. So the probabilities are 0.3, 0.46 and 0.04. Similar calculations we have performed for tires of company B, and the probabilities here are 0.06, 0.32, 0.5 and 0.12. So if we compare the probabilities, we can see for the interval of 14,000 to 18,000, probability is higher for company A. Then for the interval of 9,000 to 14,000, probability is higher for company B. Then for 4,000 to 9,000, probability is once again higher for company B. 0.5 is definitely greater than 0.46. And once again, for less than 4,000 kilometers, probability is once again higher for company B. So in the three cases, we are getting the probabilities higher for company B, while in one case it is higher for company A. So how do we decide which company is better for the customer? So for deciding, we will make a table which is based on cumulative count. Since the customers want maximum life for tires, it is better to take the cumulative count where we say number of tires whose life is greater than a particular value. So let's see how this table of cumulative count is made. In the first column we have life greater than or equal to 14,000 kilometers. So that we have 200 for company A and 60 for company B. So those values which were lying in the interval of 14,000 to 18,000, that is 260, we have put here. Then for a life of tires which is equal to or greater than 9,000, we will have, now we will add 200 to 300 to get 500 and 60 to 320 to get 380. Then next column we have life greater than or equal to 4,000. So here we will add 460 to 500 to get 960 and 500 to 380 to get 880. Like this we have made this cumulative count table. And now if we compare the probabilities for company A and company B, we will find a totally different scenario. 0.2 is greater than 0.06, 0.5 is greater than 0.38, 0.96 is greater than 0.88, and here probability of tire being replaced greater than or equal to 0 is 1 for both, so this is inconsequential, it does not matter. So by comparing this table, we can see that for a customer, definitely tires of company A are better since they have a longer life. Let's summarize what we have learnt in this video. In this video, we learned how to use empirical probability to assess the quality of a product which is made by multiple companies and then take a wise decision.